World News Network, KEXU 96.1 FM. And we're here at San Francisco Library with Kim, the new San Francisco Poet Laureate.
Woo, 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 woo!
Thank you. Hi, it's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, so you have a question for Kim? I do.
So Kim, just tell us about your history in San Francisco and tell us about being a poet laureate under these times.
Wow. So my history in San Francisco starts, 5 generations of my family have lived in the house I live in. We've been here a long time. My grandfather was a union organizer for the painters union in the city. My grandmother was a union organizer for the housekeeping services union here in the city. We've been here for a long time, part of the general strike. And as far as being poet laureate, it's really important to me that that we start talking about some of the history in a big way and recording it in a different way so that the people who have all flooded into town can have some idea of what's been going on, as well as supporting and celebrating all of those great heroes that we have to look up to from the past as well. And also to foster the people who are doing heroic work in the present.
Ashe. So we're actually, you know, speaking from Core News Network. That's PNN, not CNN, people, as we say. This is your revolutionary audience. I know that we're working off of a city that's really corporatized, that they enable the corporations. So do you have any specific thoughts about that part?
I have a number of thoughts about that. Well, it's a little startling right now because I have thoughts about that. I have thoughts about the hurricanes. I have thoughts about the immigration issues. I have thoughts about the Cherokee Nation fixing the problem with the people who, with the freedmen and accepting our cousins back into our tribe. I have thoughts about a lot of things. It's a little baffling. It's a very weird time to be nominated Poet Laureate and to be appointed Poet Laureate because there's so much to talk about.
Right.
So I'm a little bit dazzled at the moment by the availability of all of that, but obviously a huge priority is to make sure that the forces of gentrification have a bit of a spotlight
that's
continually in their eyes.
Ashe.
You know, I intend tonight to read my poem, Refugee, which if you've not heard it, I think you might like it.
Yes.
So
maybe you could read a little piece for us. How about that?
Read a piece for you?
Do you have... While Kim is actually finding this, I do want to say that as an indigenous organizer, the beautiful piece about Kim being Poet Laureate is that there is a chance for indigenismo.
Voices, yeah.
Yeah, and for us to not be silenced in a city that likes to say we're not there. So there's another part about her being an indigenous woman. I think that that's to me, one of the most powerful pieces in this time of really actually live colonization, which is what's happening now.
And after that, Kim, can you tell us about your project under being a poet laureate? You know, what are you planning to do?
I'm putting together a poetic map of San Francisco that both includes some of our heroes who have passed and also places that are important. There's a lack of awareness that we used to have a Native Elder Center in this city. There's a lack of, and the first poem that's up on the website at this point is Leroy Moore's poem about Alfonso Texador.
What?
So I have a poem for you.
That's what's up.
They're firing parts of words at other words, hoping to split them, untie the energy and control the explosion. Refugee, a word we only use if the damage was done somewhere else. Internal itinerant, unhomed, threatened, burnt out, moved on. Internal itinerant, treated like shop-worn apples, spoilage in boxes on the streets. The politicians split the words, bet against flashover, twist the laws to the point of fatigue, back and forth and back and forth until they snap.
Woo! Okay.
Which is probably all you need to know about me.
cards or questions to 4 News Network?
I can't wait to work with you guys.
All right.
Thank
we love
you for coming tonight.
We love you.